SteamOs. I'm waiting for it. Where is it? Where's my cough? You're actually kind of sick. You could do a real cough.
Yeah, I have cough drops. Right
True,
now.
and then
it's
you could throw yourself into a fit of coughs unintentionally. Welcome to the Chunts. My name is Ty. I'm joined with Joe, and this is SteamOs, a show where we spin a big old wheel with a bunch of Steam demos, SteamOs, and whatever it lands on, we play for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then we talk about the release cycle, the demo, we rate it, and all that fun stuff. If you're the kind of person that wants to jump around the video, be sure to check out all the different chapters. You can hop around as you'd like, and we do have to mention the gauntlet. If you are a dev and you think we didn't give your game a fair shake, feel free to throw the gauntlet, and we will play your game for another hour at least to give it another viewing. And if you're a viewer, a chuntophile, you can throw the gauntlet, but you got to give us a good reason. Otherwise, we're going to just ignore you, as we do with most comments. Let's see. Ooh, silk bulb. And then there's a big quotation on that. That's what I'm picking. I'm picking silk bulb. What are you picking?
I'm going to go with, hello, we're open.
I know exactly which one that is. Oh, which one is it? Tavern Talk. Hot and spicy tales from the tavern. We'll see you over there. Tavern Talk. Alright, there's a little dude.
Guten Abend, meine Freunde. Wie bist du?
You're spoiling the tids. Let's see if they're tried and true. Oh yeah, the second language is what it is. That's awesome. Alright, we're playing the game in German. No, we're not. Alright, yeah. It doesn't look like there's really any settings we need to... yeah, them, thank you. Alright, we got a... Can you see the custom cursor?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, cool. That's actually pretty surprising. Hiya, Innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes, all fine and dandy.
Jesus Christ.
I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was here, so... Sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces, or as a snack. There are various types of nuts: walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. Oh. I didn't know that.
Nuts are healthy, dude.
Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut, just not something very fun. I'd die. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No, I think it counts as a mistake. So, what you're saying is you're missing some spice. Herbs and spices. Slot. Oh, no. I have very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies.
Chilies, new baby back ribs.
With phoenix spice. I was talking about the spice in your life. In your love life. That's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. Wow. That's a great description. So, a classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life?
Jesus Christ.
Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Well, yeah, let's add some zest to the soup. I always add zest to my soup. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? They don't fly up really high. Yeah, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights and of people and of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if you're not telling a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything?
You just lie.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Well, day in and day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Hey, green soup can be delicious. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like for example, boobs. Listen to this song I started writing. I'm not singing it. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. Pretty nymph, that's pretty daring. This sounds like a good song opening to me. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water. And then they lure you in and they drown you. The sun is shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in a fragmented light. A divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the... Can we stop talking about the nymphs, please? Stop it! Do you want to be with the nymph or be the nymph? Both?
Let's talk about soups instead.
Yeah, let's go back to soups and green soups. But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, maybe put a little spice in it. I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? I guess. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Is that me?
Oh my god.
There's a lot going on here. Sponge. Oh shit, I skipped that on accident. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Wow. Oh, you pinned my order. Oh, you pinned my order. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it out on the chalkboard. What if I pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge, or just pick a different recipe. Yeah, a sponge. My ingredients are stored in 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I'll ring the bell, activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Dexterity. Dexterity.
It's just dexterity?
Dexterity. All right. No, not you. Oh my god. This is not the right drink. It has to be a recipe from the... All right, in it goes. Oh my god. There we go. Thank you, Andu. All right. So we want to make Swift Strike. Let's draw the recipe. Oh, I get it. Okay, so you have to like... So it is a lot of dexterity. Okay. And then... What the fuck are the other... Oh, is it in the star? Okay. Okay, I think I got this.
Yeah.
So that one's like there. And then this one down here is the last bit. Swift Strike. Ding! Oh, and it comes out looking like that.
Wow.
Wow, it actually does teleport.
Of course it does. What do you think that was happening?
I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand.
I see. Well, give your creation a taste.
That's delicious. I made that?
You made that. It's your own Pierhouse. It's a little bit Pierhouse.
Thank you for showing me the ropes.
Thank you for your enthusiasm. And the Pierhouse. These adventures of you dream of, aren't you scared that they'd be the end of you?
Maybe, but how would I know if I never try?
Do you actually want to try?
Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but...
What?
Never mind.
Oh, who's this person? All right, here we go. Mr. Sick Voice. That's good. How can I help you?
A drink.
For you? What kind of question is that? Right. What kind?
Drinkable.
Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt.
Sure. Whatever.
All right. Cool. You did not have very much to talk about.
I was like, I gotta voice somebody because there's no break in between the voice lines in this game, so I was just silent for the first like fucking.
I know. I was
8
about
minutes
to.
of this
I was
video.
gonna say like I shouldn't have taken both of them because then you're just sitting here waiting for another person to come in. I didn't think it was just gonna be two people the
I
whole
also
time.
was not expecting those two people to be the
The
entire
main
time,
characters. Yeah. All right. So we're doing a spoken heart. So we've got to put a bunch of this in. Get that all the way out there to that left side. Very nice. And then this one, just to 1 though. I don't know if that was enough, but we'll see in a second. And then this one. Spoken Heart. Teleports over, pops up in a nice little glass. Oh, look at that. It's all bubbly and stuff. This should be digestible. Maybe even tasty.
Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night.
What?
And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost.
Rumor unlocked.
It was like the perfect voice for him.
Yeah.
Dude, I keep looking at the balloon monster in the middle window the entire time. Do you see him? Do you
This?
see the purple balloon monster?
This thing right here?
Yes.
is it alive?
got eyes and a mouth.
It does have eyes and a mouth. He's like "Arr." I keep getting distracted by this swallow or whatever, the mocking jay this is supposed to be over here. I just see him moving every once in a while. All right. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable?
Just dreams.
Yours or someone else's?
Mine. Other people
Good
seem to have...
fucking
Yeah. Other people seem... She's obviously, like, not thinking about anyone else's.
Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that?
Isn't that up to you?
I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do.
And is that what you want to do?
Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like piss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right?
I believe that's called a vacation.
I mean, my brother looks after the Grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me.
Then you should do what your heart desires.
Will it stop aching then?
I think so, yes.
What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if my destiny never meant for me to leave?
What if it did?
That would be a dream come true.
Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you.
Thank you for playing my demo. You are really most exciting part of my day.
Day 1 complete. Oh, it's nighttime. Maybe some fun characters. Whoa! Wow. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Greetings, traveler. How may I help you?
You own this establishment, Innkeep?
Nice, stern, but still womanly. Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure?
The name's Carelyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less.
Nice to meet you, Care. Len, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink?
You do the thing with the quest, right?
So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board.
Ugh, no. No quests for me. But I may have one for you. Or your notice board.
Tell me more.
Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Traegerin. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheet apart. Sheet apart. I said
Tearing
sheet.
sheet apart.
Tearing sheet
Will
apart.
she?
The whole program.
A werewolf? That's news to me.
Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade. That was far south in Erove.
Bleh.
Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad.
I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Wow.
Ugh, you mean the one with the vampires?
Oh my god! Think so.
Nah, that's just some split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire. Okay, dude.
Come on. Move on.
Come on.
Oh my god!
Which one are you, Innkeep? I'm Team Edward.
Which one is he?
Edward's the vampire.
Is that Robert Pattersino?
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with Robert Pattersino. The other one's a pedophile, right?
No, Taylor Lautner? I don't think Taylor Lautner is a pedophile.
He imprints himself on the baby.
Yeah, but like,
That's
you know,
a little pedophile-y.
Well, yeah, but you know.
What a great
Oh,
title
so you're
to the
into
video.
fangs, are you?
An innkeep never tells.
You little rascal.
Oh, we're
I like
flirting.
you.
Likewise. What about you? I'm not a furry, by the way.
Vampires.
Why?
The wolves are too close to my kin, and I'd rather stay away from them.
Interspecies breeding and all. Is that why you don't take care of the werewolves yourself?
Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, that hag had it coming.
She's got like a New Yorker thing going on in the
I
way
think
that.
it's supposed to be like a rural kind of like.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I'm trying to like fall into it.
Right.
Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know
There it is.
the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow.
Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves?
Yeah, don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's Southern Werewolf, yeah?
Right. Anything else that might help others get done with their rather swiftly?
Fetch.
Pardon me?
Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch.
Wow. That works? Rumor
On any dog, trust me.
I'm gonna click one of these because oh, okay. This is my notes. It's just like burnt napkins. Good to know. Thanks, Len.
It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn.
I wanted the option to do it again. I kind of like Care. Gotcha, Care.
Aight, Chief. You got a name, or is it just in keep?
Just in keep for now. Just in the demo, that is.
Playing hard to get, I see. Well, in keep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me?
Of course. What would you like?
I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead.
Okay. Powerful. Order. It's probably Southern Brawler. If I would. That's what it said, right? It was like, yeah, that's the only one we have that is strength. Okay. It's just all strength. Oh no, it's got a little bit of some other stuff in it. Still full to that side, and then we got this little guy right here. And it goes out like halfway. That's too far.
You did too. How'd you do that?
I don't know. I stopped. Can I? Oh, okay. You can like kind of take back a little bit. Oh, it like goes automatically. We're gonna go with that one then. I think that's the right choice. And then we'll do the last little bit. That one, Southern Brawler. Nice. A drink with 0 water as requested.
Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks.
Where will you head from here?
Haps back west, through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of.
What kind of business?
Personal business.
Care to elaborate? It's personal, dude. Fucking back off.
No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya?
No?
My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails.
Said no.
Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so... might as well humor her.
And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself.
Something like that. Yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead?
It's certainly unconventional.
That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds stapled shut.
Ooh, they have staplers in this timeline.
Or eat your face.
Past haunts everyone willing to listen.
Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing.
Oh my god. You started this conversation. Oh.
And I'm ending it.
Damn. Alright, well, then, bye. If you find any more rumors for me, or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. Oh, she's good again.
I'm more of a lone wolf. Don't do groups, but sure. For more work, I'll be back. What, I thought you were just so weird.
Yeah, I thought you were just gonna skip it. It was very strange. I'll be waiting.
Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right?
Nope, but you're gonna tell me, aren't you?
Don't want them to go to waste.
Werewolf. I probably should do the tutorial.
Fine, I guess I got a few minutes.
Yeah, we've only got a few minutes left, honestly.
Let me see you set up.
This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I always keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget.
Smart. Think about the next step. That would be sorting the match and snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure that they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it?
Got it. Thank you for your help, Care. It's like I've never done this before.
Put it on my tab.
That's not how that works. Good night to you too. All right then, let's assemble this quest. All right, werewolf. Werewolf. The Vulcan you told me about werewolf who's roaming werewolf. I did it. I signed it. N Keep. Is my name N and my last name is Keep? Thank you for playing my demo. Wow. Oh. I guess that's a day. The life of a tavern talker. Oh, what's this? Act 1. The Wayfarer's Inn. Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. I leave it up to you. We are pretty much at time.
I'm gonna probably just end it there. I feel like that's a clean spot.
Yeah, that's a nice little break. It's a good spot that if people wanted the gauntlet, they could throw it here, and we would have to play the game more. But we'll see you guys over at the curated Chunt list of curation. All right, here we are at the curated Chunt SteamOs Season 2 list of demos. Tavern Talk. Was there... It's just called Tavern Talk. There wasn't any subtext or anything on it, it looks like.
No, on the wheel it did, but in real life it did not.
Yeah, well, the wheel is not to be believed. It's not quite a dating sim, and it's not quite a visual novel. I mean, there's like other stuff to it. I like the art style. I think the art style is nice. I think the character designs were cool. It's like that fantasy design to it. We only saw 3 characters. One of them is a faceless character. And yeah, they were pretty varied. They were a little, their types. There was like the roguey elf person who didn't say a lot, the cheerful druid-esque ranger elf, and then a big wolf lady, warrior person. I think, I mean, in terms of gameplay, I'm just clicking the screen a lot, so there's not really much to go there. But to get a little deeper into that, I do think that the game could have used more. And this is where some drama could unfoil here. We played about 30 minutes of the demo, and we had one little mini game, and that's it. It was just a pouring mini game, and it was very simple. It wasn't really much to it, so I think that could have been like built on a little bit more. Maybe it does in the full game, or maybe even in the demo it goes out a little bit more. But what we played, it was very simple. There wasn't much to it, and even the quest thing was very simple. You just click and drag notes over to a thing and click a button. So I'm not super into like dating sims or like visual novel kind of games. So I need a little bit more stimuli to keep me going. In this game, it didn't quite get there. I think maybe if we played more, and the full game probably has more to it. But what we played, what we saw was not enough for me. I feel like I would need a lot more in like hands-on mini games to really enjoy it. Other than that, everything else is presented very well in it. Like, it's visually nice. Like I said, the audio is fine. It's just kind of like a fantasy song going, and and I like the art design. But I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 10. I think it's right in the middle for me. It's a middle game. I'll pass it on.
I don't have a ton to say about this game. I kind of line up with a lot of it there, where it felt like there was not a whole lot to it. Didn't have a lot of depth as a game. Character design cool. It's like a cozy little game. Like, admittedly, I don't play many games like this where it's not really about the gameplay. It's just like kind of you're doing something to pass the time. Like I said, there are not many games I play that are like this. if you are the kind of person who likes just like, oh, I want to have something to do, and I like the little characters, and I'm a bit of a furry, then maybe you'd enjoy this. Like,
I'm a bit of a furry.
then maybe you'd enjoy that kind of thing. For me, it's not much to it. I do like the little like side things of creating the quests and creating the drinks, but I thought they were like almost way too easy. I would have liked it if there was a little bit more depth to those, and maybe those get more depth as you keep going on. I have to imagine there's like a more drinks, things like that later on into the game. But as far as the demo goes, very shallow, not a whole lot to it. But overall, for what it was pretty fine. Not many games I played like it. I do think there was a game that I watched a friend play, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the game. I even tried to search it up and I couldn't find it. That was like a detective style game where you're like a bartender and
I was
you're like
there for
talking to
that.
people.
Yeah.
And I cannot remember what that game's name is, but that's what it kind of reminded me of, and I think that game's better. So maybe if I remember that name, I won't tell you. I'll keep that to myself.
You gotta search for it yourself. Probably
Yeah,
called
I know
Bar
who
Talk.
played it. I know who played it, so I just have to ask that person.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, I thought it was fine for the most part. I don't think there's much to knock on it for, and just because it's not my kind of game doesn't mean I will knock it down too hard because of that. So I'll give that a 6.
Very nice. All right, there it is. Tavern Talk coming right in between Rekka and Steam. Let's hop over to the store page.
Welcome to the TIDS, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna give you all the energy I have left in my fucking sick body. This game is out. It is for $18, $17.99 to be exact. Came out in June 20th of 2024, so it's been out for quite a bit now. So, right off the bat, if you're interested in something you want, the demo is currently available still, so you can download that and check it out. But honestly, games like this where the gameplay isn't as depth, or as deep, you could just like buy the game itself. If you're interested, then I don't think you're gonna get that much out of the demo itself. I think the full experience would be from buying the game. So keep an eye on it for sale if you're interested, or just buy it at full price as well. This is made by the studio Gentle Troll Entertainment, which, looking at first, it shows they don't have that many games on Steam. It shows that that's their only game, but they have made a lot of games. They are a game dev studio outside of Germany. Which, if you didn't get that hint from the start of the video, it's about like let's say 10 or so people. They've made a bunch of games that it's honestly just way too many to list. Like, it would take way too long. The one thing that they like put on their website as like a big thing is they have a award-winning mobile game, The Unstoppables, that they made. But they made a bunch of like smaller games. So go check those as well. Their website is gentletroll.com. Where they have all that information. I don't know where their other games are listed at, but yeah, that's about it for the studio. Like I said, small dev group out of Germany. I think it's rare that we get a German studio. Usually it's like
It is.
French or Irish something.
It's
But
always French.
yeah, so pretty cool. If you're interested, go buy the game. Check it out.
Very nice. That's going to be it for us for this week of SteamOs. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.